Hi guys, long time no see. As you might have suspected if you haven't seen the Em Vaughn channel, as you might have suspected, I also have COVID. I found out on the 16th. I had to look at my paperwork. Look at this scratch I have here. Not cute. I had to look at my paperwork to remember what day, because honestly I have not remembered the days and I don't even know what today is. What is today? I don't know. But yeah, so I have COVID. I've done okay, honestly. My symptoms have been super mild, and I'm very grateful of that. So I just kind of wanted to like tell you guys like kind of what has gone on, I guess. So Vaughn tested positive, and we just had him, like, we just let him, he was just upstairs, and we didn't know if I had it yet. Like, we didn't know, so we were just like behaving as if I didn't have it. And then I was negative, and then I went to Target to get like last minute things that we needed, like just because I knew I was gonna be quarantined up with Vaughn. So I went to Target and got things that we needed, and I did a little vlog. Maybe I'll upload that still, even though it's been some days. I might upload that just so you guys can see me go to Target, I guess. But up until that point, I hadn't, you know, I didn't have COVID. And then the next day, I really started to feel not great, and I, like, my chest was, I was feeling pressure in my chest, and at first I wasn't super concerned because I thought maybe it was just me having like anxiety about Vaughn having COVID. So I thought that that was kind of part of it, but then I started to get the chills, and I just really wasn't feeling that great, but I was still like taking care of Vaughn. I wasn't like with him, I was downstairs. I would just put everything that he needed on the steps, and we, you know, were masked up and everything. But I was, you know, taking care of him. And then I started feeling really crappy, like in the evening, and I finally took my temperature, and it was over 100, and I was like, okay, this tightness isn't going away. And they said on like on websites that I was looking at, like if you felt pressure, like I felt like a pressure on my chest, and I felt like I wasn't breathing well enough, and so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go to the hospital. So Vaughn stayed here, and I went to the hospital by myself. He went to the hospital by himself when he tested positive, so it was just like, it was my turn to go by myself. I was literally in the waiting room for, I want to say like 4 hours. 4 hours I was in the waiting room. It was awful. And I finally get back, but I understood, like I wasn't like being, you know, rude, or like, I was like frustrated, of course, but I wasn't, you know, obviously taking it out on the nurses and the hospital employees, because like they're doing the best that they can. And so I finally get back into the room, and the doctor was worried because my heart rate was fast. He was concerned, so I got a bag of fluids, and they like did the fluids or whatever, and they did blood work on me, and the COVID test, and a chest x-ray. So I never had a COVID test, which sounds crazy, but I haven't had a COVID test like at all, because like not the rapid test, but the big guy, the one that goes all the way up. I never had one of those before, so I was very nervous about that. But it ended up not being super bad. It just like, it felt like a tickle, and then I was just like kind of like this, like after she took it out of my nose. But it wasn't as bad as I thought. And so sometimes anxiety pays off, because you'll build something up worse in your head, and then it turns out it's not that bad. And it wasn't that bad, but it still felt crazy. And she was like, if you move, she's like, oh, you don't want to move because you could damage yourself. You could get, you might get a nosebleed. And I was like, oh, I don't want that. But it was fine. And then it came back positive, and they did the chest x-ray and the blood work and stuff, and my chest x-ray was fine. It was totally clear. There was like no fluid in my chest, nothing like that. And then also my blood work came back perfect. Everything was fine. And I was just kind of freaking out. I was like, you know, am I gonna be okay? And he was like, yeah. He was like, your age, like you're gonna be fine. Like everybody's journey with COVID is different, but he didn't seem to think that, you know, I wasn't gonna be okay. And so I did the fluids or whatever, and then I felt a little bit better. And then I finally got home. I didn't get home until like 7 in the morning. And so I get home and I take 2 of the Tylenol extra strength, and I'm actually able to like go to sleep. And that helps so much. But I've had like a low grade fever off and on for the first 3 days. But other than that, I really haven't had any crazy symptoms. Like, my throat is a little scratchy, obviously. Like, I'm not really with it. I'm just kind of tired. My head has been killing. The headaches have been the worst part. I haven't had a super bad headache since like day 2 or 3. But right now, my main symptom is my nose itches. Like inside my nose, it itches. That's like the main thing. And I can't breathe that great. Like it just feels like a sinus infection. That's what it feels like. It feels like a sinus infection. It doesn't feel like anything crazier than a sinus infection. So, we've been very, very lucky, and me and Vaughn have stayed isolated. Like, he stayed upstairs and I've been staying downstairs, just because, oh, my phone is going off. Just because we're on different days of quarantine, and we just wanted to make sure that we both got, we didn't want to just like be passing it back and forth. Like, we want to get it all knocked out of both of our systems, and then we'll be good. But I just wanted to kind of talk to you. I had other things that I wanted to tell you about it, but honestly, like, my brain is fried. Like, I don't even remember what I was gonna say. But I'm okay. Like, we're good, we're fine. It's nothing crazy. Now, I do want to say that this is my journey with COVID. So I can't say like everybody else will have the same journey. So I would like to remind you all to stay safe, mask up, and just do everything you can to keep yourself and your family safe, especially with the holidays. It doesn't even feel like, honestly, it doesn't even feel like Christmas is this week. Doesn't feel like it at all. That's okay. I don't know. I think I'm just like, I've been feeling drained from the pandemic already. And now having COVID, I feel just like even more drained, that I just don't have the ability to like care about anything right now. Like I just don't, I don't care. I don't. So that's how I'm feeling. But I'm okay. I'm, you know, stable. I'm fine. I think I'm basically day 6. I think I'm day 6. Yeah. Day 6 or 7. I don't know. I don't remember. But we're gonna be quarantined like even past like the 10 days. Like, so we're just gonna make sure that we're good and safe. And the main thing is there's like, those have been like my only symptoms. The headache, the headaches, the body aches and chills, those are gone. The headache kind of comes back and forth sometimes. And then like my itchy nostrils. Itchy nostrils. And that's pretty, literally, like, I really haven't had that crazy. Although I will say my stomach, like, eating has been okay. But just when I go to the bathroom, it's, like, not great sometimes. But it's not, like, the worst of the worst. I don't know how to say things without saying it all the way, but I'm okay. I've been staying hydrated. I have my Tylenol extra strength. I haven't had a fever since day 2 or 3. So that's all good things. So I'm fine. I just like am a little out of it because I think my body is just tired, you know. I just feel foggy, and that's okay. We'll get back to normal. I mean, I'm pretty foggy anyways. My brain's a little wide. My brain kind of doesn't, you know. I don't know. My brain is kind of silly sometimes anyways, even when I'm perfectly healthy. But I'm good. No need to worry. Vaughn is doing well. Abel's doing well. He's over there. And we've been taking precautions because obviously I guess dogs can get COVID, so we've been taking precautions with that. And I would also just like to say, like, I appreciate all the suggestions, I really do, but we've got it under control. We don't need any more suggestions on like what to take, what to do. Everything that we've been doing has been working very well. Just staying hydrated, taking our medication or the Tylenol extra strength when needed, taking vitamin C, and just resting. Like, we've been doing everything that we can, and we just keep getting better. So we don't need any suggestions. And if people could please stop messaging me about Abel being able to catch COVID. That is just causing me extra stress and anxiety, and I don't really need that. Abel is fine. Abel is safe. We're taking the correct precautions. I just, for my own sanity, I know. And I appreciate all the like concern and everything, and all you guys just want to help, and I totally understand it, but I get a little bit anxious because then I'm like, wait, am I like, you know, I don't know. But I love you guys so much. I just wanted to kind of talk to you. I want to say Vlogmas is, I think I'm calling Vlogmas. I'm calling it because this is just not good. But I think I'll upload the video of me at Target anyways, because might as well. And I think I might do like a little Christmas movie night or something as a video, but it's not going to be anything exciting. I'm probably just going to be on the couch, you know, chilling. So I love you guys. I'm doing great. I'm doing okay. No need to worry. We're good over here. On the up and up, on the mend. We're just resting and hydrating and all that good stuff. So I will talk to you guys soon. I hope you guys are all doing good, and please stay safe because we're surging back up. We're getting case surges. So please be safe, especially with the holidays, and take those precautions that you need to take. So love you. I'm gonna go back to sleep. Mwah, 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 mwah. Love ya.